I'm Jill Bankston. I'm a registered professional civil engineer here in the state of California, and I am the Director of Engineering for the City of Encinitas and its city engineer. The engineering department here in the City of Encinitas, we're the ones that are in charge of maintaining the pavement on the road, the curbs, the gutters, the sidewalks, the drainage infrastructure, the traffic lights, the pavement markings, the roadway signs. All of those pieces that really help you get where you need to go within the city are managed in the engineering department. It's really impactful what we do for the City of Encinitas and our residents, but it's kind of hidden. It's kind of often underground, stuff that you're not really looking at to be flashy and fancy, but it's really the basics that help people get around town. The engineering department has two pieces. There are the capital project teams, the capital improvement team, and that has 6 engineers. And then on the traffic side, we have another 5 engineers. And they do everything from getting the funding, doing the design, environmental permitting, and then managing the construction for each of these projects that the engineering department brings forward. Some of our key initiatives are improving the infrastructure throughout the city. That's roads, bridges, sidewalks, things like that, and improving mobility. The City of Encinitas is a really progressive city. We were one of the first in the state to ban single-use plastic bags, and we don't use water bottles, and we're really a sustainable city. So we have projects that are looking to get people out of their cars and get them onto bicycles. We're looking for ways to get people across the railroad tracks, which split our city in two, so that they don't have to get into a car to get places. They can figure out a safe way to cross the tracks. The City of Encinitas has a big cycling culture. A lot of our residents have traditional bicycles. We're seeing a lot more of our residents, some of our younger residents, on e-bikes, and we want to make sure that we have a safe way for them to get around town. One of our big projects was the Leucadia Streetscape project that took out one of the vehicle lanes on North Coast Highway 101 and put in a buffered bike lane. So it provides a safe space for cyclists to get around town, to get to the beach, to get to the shops and restaurants without having to use a vehicle. In conjunction with that project, we built a rail undercrossing at El Portal that allows people from the east side of the tracks to get over to the 101 and kind of enjoy some of those new amenities. Moving forward, we have our next big streetscape project at the north end of our corridor. It's a $20 million project that's going to include some new drainage infrastructure as well as similar improvements that were made on the south end with the wider sidewalks and the bike lane and the new landscaping. They're big, exciting projects. There's a lot of momentum behind them. We found some external funding for some of them. We've got some grants. We've got an iBank loan, which is a new funding mechanism for the city, and we're really excited to have the funds to be able to implement these big new infrastructure projects. We work really hard to make sure that we're providing quality infrastructure to all the residents of Encinitas, including access across the rail corridor, the sustainability and mobility, and some of those forward-thinking features that our community is really looking for. Getting input from our residents is a key part of capital projects. As city employees, we want to respect their desires for their community and reflect that. And we want to develop the infrastructure that the citizens want, that's going to get them where they need to go, and is going to be something that they feel happy is part of their neighborhood. So the traffic engineering side of the house is doing some of our smaller improvements. They're looking at signal timing, they're looking at protected left turns so that people aren't waiting so long at our traffic signals. They're looking at new striping to create those bike lanes that we'd like to see where we can for our cyclists. So they're doing a lot of the little things that you see around town that really make life better for our residents. So we want to make sure that all of our residents and all of our visitors are able to get where they want to go, whether it's the beach or restaurants or shopping along the 101. We want to make sure that people have that opportunity to really get where they need to go. We're trying to bring the city into the future with brand new projects and recognize that shift in mobility and modality and how people are getting around. We want to support electric vehicles, and we have an electric vehicle charging station master plan. We're adding electrical vehicle chargers at various locations throughout the city through that program. We have a lot of important projects to get out there, but I'm really excited that we have this great team and we're looking to really bring forward some great improvements to the community.